I'm Ryan for Ryan's Guitar Stuff, and in this video, what I'm going to call battles. So, first contestant I should say, is the Squire Affinity. This comes in about the €200 price mark. It's more of a beginner's guitar, so I've shown this guitar plenty on the channel, and I'm only going to give a very quick overview if you haven't been on the channel long enough to see it, because my personal, what I call mod guitar, is one of these. So I'm only going to give a quick overview and then continue. The guitar is set up that you have a 5-voice switch, 3 pickups, 2 single coils, 1 humbucker, 2 tones and a volume. The way it's set up as a normal Strat is neck, tone and mid-tone. For a satin neck, which actually feels quite nice. Edges of the fretboard is actually quite very reasonable actually for a €200 guitar. This is part of the Affinity kit, which is 300, so you get an amp and case and other stuff included in the set. 2 string trees, plastic nut, but that's common at this price point. Closed die-cast tuners and a cheap trem, so it's the cheaper trem block, so it's the thinner one, and they do this to keep price down at this price point. And the trem is locked down, which is preferred for me. So some tones on it. So that's the tones out of this. It's a very thin guitar, and as I said, part of the kit as shown there, and retails for €299 with the kit. So the next guitar I'm going to show will be a step up from this, and I'll go from there. So this guitar is a vintage guitar. This video should be going up after I've done the review of this. So let's see what this sounds like at this price point. So this is about another £100 on top of them. The next guitar is a huge jump. It's a huge jump because it's a higher end Strat, and it's the only one they have in. So some things I forgot to say was the way it's wired is 5-way switch, which actually feels like it. Oh wait, no, it actually doesn't. So at this price point, you're expecting to feel this kind of switch, but the way it's wired is differently. So this tone, which is the back tone, controls actually the bridge pickup. This controls these 2 pickups, and also vintage stagger pickups, the higher end pickups in the last guitar. So I'll just get into it. And all the hardware is Wilkinson. Keep forgetting to say that. So this guitar, and I'll just go over it a bit, since I went over the last one a fair bit. So this one is a higher end guitar for not much more. So the pickups are higher end. The paint job, you can take it or leave it. Some people like a relic guitar, some people like a mint guitar. I am in both camps. Some guitars I like relic, this one I like, and for the last one I kind of don't. This guitar neck has more of a flat feel to it, so it's not as round as the last one, so that's another thing to take into consideration. There's a bigger block, so more sustain out of it. The wiring's different, so if you do want a tone knob hooked up to the bridge pickup to dull it a bit, this is more likely the guitar for you. As I said, Wilkinson hardware, so machine heads, bridge, all that kind of stuff, and Wilkinson pickups. It's a really nice guitar for the price, and new bone Graph Tech nuts. So that's what you get out. The next tier up, fret edges are a tiny bit sharp or a bit sharp. It's not unlivable, but it could be done with a bit of a going over and a sanding in a sense, just to tidy it up a little bit. But now onto the next tier, which, oh boy, it's an actual vintage guitar. I'll explain it when I grab it. So this is the highest end guitar I will be showing in this video, and so this is an American vintage Strat from 1979 to 1981, and I featured this once on the channel before. It's retailing for 1,500 at the moment, and yeah, just a quick overview. It's a natural transparent finish on the body, 3 single coils, normal Strat wiring, 5-rate blade switch, which feels supreme, it does. Hardtail bridge, maple fretboard with some wear. It has been refretted, and the frets feel the best frets I have felt in quite some time on. So this is an American vintage, as I said, and it has the 70s tuners, the 3-bolt neck that was typical of the 70s era, and string true, so it's a hardtail, which means I can do a double bend on this guitar, and not worry about the B string going out when I bend up a G string. So I'll go into some tones. So here's the bridge pickup, and I've been doing the same jingle on it for that, so you can hear the difference between each guitar and each pickup. So, just to show what I mean by the wiring, on the last guitar, this knob affected this pickup, so you can see how the tone's affected on this guitar compared to the last one. So, I've been Ryan for Ryan's Guitar Stuff. This has been Battle of the Guitars, and I think the winner here is, well, that's for people to decide for themselves. So I'm Ryan from Ryan's Guitar Stuff, and see you in the next video. Bye.